Hello, this is David Smith using this new recording app. So I'm just doing a quick test, well not so quick, by reciting the narration called The Pale Blue Dot by Carl Sagan. Not that we'd learn much from this photograph. He's referring to a photograph taken by the Voyager spacecraft of the Earth from 3.7 billion miles away, and of course, hence the title of the narration, The Pale Blue Dot. So if you look again at that dot, that's here, that's home, that's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joys and sufferings, thousands of confident religions, ideologies and economic doctrines. Every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and every peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there on a mould of dust suspended in a golden sunbeam. The earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position on the universe are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The earth is the only world known so far to harbour life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit, yes. Settle, not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and a character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibilities to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot, the only home we've ever known. I'm sorry I would get a bit emotional at times, but that's a beautiful narration. Carl Sagan also concluded that how is it that hardly any major religion has looked at science and concluded this is better than we thought. The universe is much bigger than our prophets said, grander, more subtle, more elegant. Instead, they say, no, 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 my God is a little God and I want him to stay that way. Any religion, old or new, that stressed the magnificence of the universe as revealed by modern science may be able to draw forth reserves of reverence and awe. hardly tapped into by conventional faiths. Right, we're still recording, okay. Well, hey Josh, I'm not sure whether that's gone automatically to you. I haven't put the phone back on. I'll put it back on. Right, it just goes on to resume recording. I don't know if you stop it and start on a new subject. So I'll try again with my favourite poem, If by Rudyard Kipling. This poem is full of the best character traits and all the things that are worth having. Of course, the best things that are worth having are the things that money cannot buy. So, anyway, the poem, If you can keep your head whilst all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, and make allowances for their doubting too. If you can wait and not be tired of waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good or talk too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster, and treat those two impostors just the same. If you can bear to hear the truths you've spoken, twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, and watch the things you give your life to broken, then stoop and build them up with wore-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings, and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, then lose, and start again at your beginnings, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart, nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they're gone, and so hold on when there's nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, and walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. If neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you but none too much. If you can fill the unforgiving minute with 60 seconds worth of distance run, then yours is the earth and everything that's in it. And what is more, you'll be a man, my son. Rudyard Kipling wrote this poem for his son John, in the hope that John would learn something about living a fulfilled and happy life. It's full of all the best things, the best character traits, the things that are worth having, things that money cannot buy. I like it so much I can recite it from memory. So there you go. Cheers. Bye-bye.